Welcome to Culture Couch. This week we're talking about the coronation of King Charles III.
We're going to be going into funny moments from the event, what the purpose of the monarchy even is, and what King Charles' coronation means for the future of the Commonwealth.
If you make it to the end of the video today, make sure to drop an emoji in the chat below to let us know you made it. The King's coronation has brought some pretty amazing memes.
Yes.
I mean, I don't even know if we call them memes anymore, but it's brought
It's just
great
like
content.
moments. It's just moments from the day.
What's the...
Prince Louis.
Prince Louis.
What a
If you haven't
what a
already seen,
legend.
if you haven't already seen, Prince Louis has just taken over all of the attention of this entire event.
Yeah, bless his heart. He's just like 5 years old. He's the youngest son of Prince William and Kate.
Yeah.
And he's just a cutie. And you could just tell he was just like, this is the longest event of my life and I'm bored. What I thought was really funny was how Prince Harry got seated in the third row.
Yeah.
Whereas all the other immediate family members were in the front row.
Yeah.
But they put him directly behind Princess Anne, which is the king's sister. And she was wearing this hat that had this massive like red feather on it. And it was completely covering Harry's face the whole time. And she never took the hat off.
That is so
That
funny.
cannot be accidental.
Like they definitely planned it.
I think so.
Katy Perry is the only one wearing colors.
Yeah.
First of all, everyone else is dressed like they're at a funeral. And Katy Perry shows up in a penciled skirt,
Yeah.
Pink.
And it was like bubblegum pink.
bubblegum pink, and like this weird disc hat
Massive
thing.
hat. Well, she couldn't even see out. Like
Yeah, she couldn't even
half-
see half her view.
Yeah. It was cutting off all her left peripherals.
Yeah, and she of course, she had so many controversial
Like
moments.
she was just trying to find her seat for like 15 minutes, just like looking around. Like,
Yeah, and
where
she took
am I?
yeah, and she took a photo in front of
Oh, she took a selfie or something on Winston Churchill's grave.
yeah. It wasn't his grave, was it?
No, it was his
Actually his grave. Oh, I didn't know he was buried there.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a memorial.
No.
I thought it was really funny that the throne that they're using has like people's names carved
Yeah, like
into it.
graffiti on it. It's crazy.
Yeah, like people graffitied. I was just thinking it'd be so funny. I mean, it's messed up, but it is kind of funny to think somebody's like great granddad's name is like carved into the throne.
Yeah, it's like
Some
Archibald was here.
Yeah, it's right behind one of the last remaining kings in the world.
Yeah.
The whole Katy Perry situation is such like a relatable moment.
Yeah.
Because if you're not in the Commonwealth, it's just everything's so confusing. You don't know anyone. So maybe you can answer this question for me as an Australian who's in the Commonwealth and has been your whole life. So you just know probably way more about this than I do. What is the purpose of the monarchy?
It's a very ceremonial thing. So in theory, if King Charles wanted to stop something from happening or wanted something to happen, he could enact it, I guess, but there's systems in place to ensure that that probably wouldn't happen anyway.
Yeah, so that's my question.
Parliament is a thing, and he, even though...
Yeah, can he make executive orders that are like, I'm taking someone to war?
See, that's the thing, is I don't actually know. I just know that the governments that are formed in the Commonwealth countries are formed in the name of the king.
Yeah, I guess I just don't understand that fully, and I would love someone to explain that to me in the comments. Yeah. What does this mean? Yeah, what does it mean that there's a king now? Obviously, there's like some really quick implications that are about to happen. But yeah, what does it mean? What does it mean for the Commonwealth?
I mean, realistically, it doesn't mean anything. Like, nothing changes.
Yeah, except for all the money. All the money gets changed.
That's the only thing that will change is, yeah, I mean, Queen Elizabeth was on, or is on our $5 note, and she's on the back of all of our coins.
Yeah.
So I would assume that
all of the countries that are in the Commonwealth that have her on stuff are going to have to change it.
Yeah, they're going to mint new coins.
That's crazy.
Which is funny because it's like, who
How much
knows,
money
they might
is
have
that
to do
gonna
it
cost?
again in 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the price of,
gotta be
the price
trillions.
of doing that throughout the whole Commonwealth is insane.
Yeah, so that, anything with her face on it that they don't want to like commemorate. I imagine that's what I would be doing.
Yeah.
I'd be going, let's commemorate as much as we can so we don't have to change
They probably
it.
won't change the $5 bill.
They'll leave her on
I would
something.
say. yeah, they'll probably just change the coins.
What are your final thoughts about the coronation of King Charles III? Anything we didn't talk about that you want to say?
I would just say final thoughts. A, they spent way too much money on it.
Yeah. How much
could
did
have-
they spend?
It was something, I'm not saying that I know exactly how much it was. Someone told me the other day, but I think it was 179 million.
That's a lot of money.
They could have pulled every person in the UK who's in poverty out of poverty with that money.
That's crazy.
So that's not good.
It's always interesting to try to get my head around the monarchy and being a part of the Commonwealth. I always make fun of Grace because I'm like, when are you guys going to finally gain independence? It's been like 300 years for us. We'll give you another few years, but at some point. And then Grace just comes back with talking about it's only benefits. Only benefits here.
Yeah, I don't think...
And I kind of agree with that. It's true, actually.
You know what's funny? Last thing I will say is I don't know if we pay any tax money to the royal family as Australian citizens.
So where does it go?
Well, I know that the UK does.
We need to have our own king. Australia needs to have its own king. Oh, if
Our only king died. Yeah.
If Steve Irwin were still alive, man.
Robert Irwin. I would vote for Robert Irwin.
Robert Irwin would be a great king.
Yes, wildlife warrior.
Wildlife warrior.
King of the people.
King of the people. King of the wilderness. King of the people.
Yes.
Wow, what a thing.
King of the animal kingdom. King of the people's kingdom.
Oh gosh. If you've made it this far in this video, you are definitely in the sticks.
Oh man.
We are deep in the sticks. We started in the city, and we just kept going and going and going, and now we've ended up in the sticks.
Yep.
So if you're in the sticks, shoot us a sticks emoji. Mm-hmm. Someone on this last week put a sloth on a stick emoji. Best emoji.
That's amazing. Do that.
Didn't even know that emoji existed. Didn't know there was a sloth on a stick emoji.
Oh, it's been one of my faves for years.
Is he on bamboo or like what? Is it any kind of stick or is it just like a stick?
I think it's just a stick.
So if you are in the sticks, if you've made it this far, give us a little, your best stick emoji, but the sloth one is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Do you have a whinge?
My whinge is that Camilla is the queen. Like what?
Yeah.
Something just isn't right about that to me.
Well, the crown doesn't really paint her in a great light, do they?
Well, yeah, there's been nothing too negative about her yet, but I think that will come.
Yeah.
We're in season 4, so.
My whinge is that my whinge would be road rage.
Yeah.
But I haven't. People are settling down.
That's fair.
I also haven't been driving probably as much, maybe.
Yeah.
Also, I'm here. I've heard your comments that laying on your horn for a long period of time does not work in Australia. So I have been very generous recently, and there haven't been any more issues. So I'm thinking Australian road rage is always there for, it's always available to you, but maybe honking your horn.
So maybe that's what set people off.
Because I've still been cut off many times.
Yeah.
In Sydney, but I've just been protecting my car, not honking.
Proud of you.
I wanted to.
Proud of you.
But I haven't.
Yeah, there's been a couple of times where I'm like, why didn't you honk?
And I'm like, I'm just trying to keep us safe.
I'm a cool cucumber.
I'm like, look, they may not have guns, but they might punch me in the face. Thanks for watching this video
guys.
and every other thing we put on this channel. Look forward to making more of these videos. We have some other ones coming up.
If you made it this far, you should consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. We would love to have you a part of the family. And yeah, until next time. Thanks for stopping by.